the mystery of SAWO fruit skin, a window on nature's secrets you never realized. Opening. Have you ever really looked at the skin of a sapodilla fruit? Probably not. Maybe you just glanced at it, peeled it, ate the sweet flesh, and threw the skin away without a second thought. Seen through a microscope, a world of thousands of mysterious oval structures tightly packed together. A world with cracks that turn out to be not just damage. Today we're going to dive into that mystery. We'll answer why tanned skin never stays the same color. Why do bumps appear on it? Why does it feel like barren land? Let's prove it. Segment 1. Green in the middle of brown. Do you remember the skin of the sapodilla fruit in the first 10 seconds of the video? Look closely. Why is there a faint green color here, even though the rest is already brown? The green color is actually chlorophyll, which is slowly starting to break down, and in its place, other pigments, such as carotenoids, give a yellow to orange color. Well, in sapodilla fruit, the combination of carotenoids with other pigments creates a reddish-brown color. But why is there still green left? Parts of the fruit that may be protected by leaves, or that receive different sunlight, will experience a different process at a different rate. Segment 2. When chocolate talked. Sometimes sapodillas are already brown, even appearing dark and ripe, but still firm when pressed. Why? This is because the color formation and softening processes of the fruit, although occurring simultaneously, are sometimes not signatured. It could be that the fruit experienced stress while on the tree, or that the color change occurred more quickly due to environmental factors. Segment 3. Mysterious mounds on the surface. Sometimes, we find sapodilla with bumps on its surface. What is it? Is this sapodilla diseased? Is it dangerous? Well, these bumps are often a characteristic of certain varieties. Some types of sapodilla do grow with uneven surfaces. That's natural, but there are also other causes. Sometimes, small insects try to puncture or bite the young fruit. The skin of the sapodilla fruit will quickly heal the wound by forming new tissue. This healing tissue often looks harder, darker, or like mounds. So, do these bumps affect the taste? The answer is a no. The flesh inside remains just as sweet. Segment 4. Arid land in the skin of the fruit. Take a close look at this sapodilla skin under the microscope. It looks dry and cracked. But what if these cracks were made on purpose? What you see in the botanical world is called lenticels. Lenticels are breathing pores. Yes, sapodilla fruit breathes. Those tiny cracks you see, even those visible under a microscope, are tiny windows that allow the fruit to rest. Every time a sapodilla fruit breathes, it takes in oxygen through these lenticels. It uses that oxygen to burn the sugars present, producing energy for the ripening process. But make no mistake, these lenticels can also be vulnerable points. Because they are gaps in the defenses, lenticels can provide entry points for spoilage microorganisms. Fungi and bacteria can enter through these pores, especially if the fruit is overripe or if the environment is too humid. So, lenticels are a double-edged sword. They save the fruit from dying from suffocation, but they also open up a slight risk of invasion. Segment 5. Metropolitan city on skin. Under the microscope, the skin of a sapodilla fruit looks like a metropolitan city. Thousands of oval buildings, tightly lined up, form a regular pattern. This structure is the epidermal cells. Each oval cell has a heavy duty, protecting everything inside it, such as attacks by pests, bacteria, and fungi. See how these cells are arranged. Tight, no gaps. The walls of these cells are also reinforced with a thin layer of wax, cuticle, which makes them slippery and difficult to penetrate. But why is it oval? Why not round or square? The oval shape allows the cells to shift and stretch without breaking. In addition, the tight arrangement of ovals also creates structural strength. Segment 6. Intentional thinness. The skin of the sapodilla fruit is very thin. This is not a weakness. This is a reproductive strategy. An animal comes along. It sees the brown sapodilla fruit, smells its wonderful aroma. It eats the fruit, but the seeds are hard and unpleasant. It vomits them, or lets them pass through its digestive system and pass out in its feces. Then the sapodilla seeds, which have been processed by the animal, are excreted far from the parent tree, along with natural fertilizer, animal waste. These seeds have a better chance of growing. Segment 7. Can sapodilla fruit skin be eaten? The good news is that the skin of a sapodilla fruit is not poisonous. So, if you accidentally eat a little of the thin skin, you won't die. You won't vomit. You won't need to go to the emergency room. But that doesn't mean it's recommended. This is what happens if you eat sapodilla skin. First, the texture is rough in the mouth. Second, it can cause bloating, gas, and discomfort. Third, by eating the skin, you are consuming these chemical residues. Fourth, for some sensitive people, the sap in the sapodilla skin can cause mild irritation in the mouth and throat. Conclusion and closing. Thank you for sticking with us until the end. Hopefully, this video has opened our eyes to the fact that knowledge can be found everywhere, even in the fruit peels we always throw away. If you enjoy videos like this, which explore simple things from a scientific perspective, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. See you on the next adventure. Stay curious. Keep learning. Greetings from a small world full of wonder.